Hello and welcome, John Kroner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the AI Holly and Market Update for Friday, July the 20th. And we're going to take a look at the week ending and also the daily. So we have a lot to do, but I do want to start out by telling you about the summer test drive one more time here, because it starts Monday. So if you've been thinking about it, now's the time to take action. So go ahead and sign up now. Here is the link. I'll bring this up again at the end of the video, and I'll put it in the comments. But for $8.88, you can trial all this fantastic software that we have to offer and have some training that goes along with it, so you know what to do with it. So it's going to be a great experience. Now let's get right in and take a look and see what happened. You can see here on the Qs, we pretty much gained throughout the early part of the day, and then we just pulled back all afternoon, closing near lows, and we actually have a bearish engulfing candle set up. So we'll see what happens come next week, but looking very interesting. The IBB, even though it's a green candle, it closed below where yesterday's did, so it was down, and you can see the volatility. It was just a very volatile day in the market today. Same thing with the Dow. The Dow, has a green candle, but it gapped down and then came up a little bit and pulled back down. So even though it's a green candle on this trading system, it still closed down for the day. The spiders, we have a doji type candle, but a lot more topping than bottoming. So we hopefully are going to bounce from there and head back up. You can see we have some resistance right here, but once again, a volatile day there. And the IWM was probably the most volatile, but we do have an inside bar formation going here. So we're just going to have to watch that. It's been doing real well, but like we talked about, we do have this fear of the double top. So it's important for it to keep on going up from here so that we don't pull back and get lower lows. So that's where we are with the major markets. GLD, what was up today on comments that President Trump made about the dollar, and TLT pulled back. So that's what we look like there. Now let's go ahead and bring in our weekly charts and show you what they look like. And we'll start with the diamonds with that. And you recall last week we talked about this channel we're in. So, let's go ahead and get rid of that drawing for now so that we can see the chart a little bit better. And you can see here we poked our head up and then we pulled back. So nothing to worry about yet, except, you do have that concern that on what's going to happen next week. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. The Qs, after reaching all-time highs last week on the weekly, you can see here we did, let me get that back in here. Sometimes it can be a lot of fun, but you can see here we did get up, and then we pulled back and closed below last week's. So nothing major right now, just a little bit of consolidation. We'll see what happens as the weeks go on. The IBB is looking good, but you can see here where we've reached a top and pulled back at that level. So we need to get through that resistance. So hopefully we get the strength to power through there next week. The spiders, as soon as they come up here, and you can see here, same thing. We got ahead of this resistance right here and pulled back a little bit. So it'll be interesting watching that as we go forward. And the IWM, there we go again. Okay, there we go. We got her back there, and so what we need to do is get above this prior high here of 170.20 And so that's what the IWM is going to be working towards. Quick look at GLD. And GLD, did pull back some more. It's under the 200 moving average. I guess the good thing is that we have this big bottoming tail, which sometimes indicates a reversal. So if we can trade above the high of of this week's candle next week, that might signal somewhat of a reversal there. So we'll see if we can do that. And TLT, you can see here, once again, been in this range, and it's just kind of, I guess, happy bouncing back and forth between it. Now let's go ahead and get into Holly and see what Holly did today and for the week. Holly Grail, which is the original Holly, had 18 trades, $1.02 profit. Risk on profit, 51 cents. And you can see the chart, especially on the risk on, how choppy it was. On the Holly 2.0, 9 trades and $1.07 profit, but the risk on profit lost $2.25. And the Holly Neo had 12 trades, 68-cent profit, but that one went strong all through and ended up at $1.95 risk on profit. And you can see here she did have a short that did fairly well for her. Now we'll look at the totals. We had 39 trades for Friday, 277 profit, and 21 cents risk on profit. So for the week, she ended up at 1035 profit, risk on profit $14.20. So once again, just as a final reminder before we go into the weekend, test drive starts Monday morning. Sign up now. You can download the software as of right now. The reason we have to charge the $8.88 is because they charge us for the data, so we're just simply passing along the cost of the data. But if you sign up now, you'll be able to download the software and get it on your computer and get ready for Monday morning. And as I said earlier, we do have webinars at 5 p.m. Eastern every day that you can attend that go over some good training for that. And also you can join in our trading room, which is free also. So there's all kind of ways to learn about this. A great product. I do encourage you to give it a try if you're not already using it. And as always, you can follow me at bullseyetrader.com. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter or StockTwits. If you like this video, appreciate it. Go ahead and give me that thumbs up there and maybe share it with your friends, maybe even leave a comment. If it's the first time you're seeing these videos, feel free to subscribe. And we're glad you could join us today, and God bless.